Let's do this.
Back with another episode. TW Serial.
Let's go, man. Have you ever wanted to jump off a plane and become a superhero with a cape? Well, now you can with the brand new $20 Superman Super Cape. You don't need a parachute. All you gotta do is strap it on the back of your shoulders and you'll be all good to go, man. Fuck yeah. All you gotta do is call 1-800-00Z-60009500Z. Look what we got here. We got
Justin coming down to ringside. Justin is kicking off the show here tonight. Yeah, it looks like we got a little women's rally here. Alright, cut to a little commercial break here. We got another thing that we're selling. Yeah, just tune in every single week for your daily dose or your weekly dose of the TW Serial fastest rising promotion. Oh, what the heck is Owen?
Yeah, take that.
Owen is the world champion, of course. Yeah, and Justin, you made a big mistake. You went to Owen's favorite restaurant and he wasn't there to eat. You know, he was there to cause havoc. So Owen repaid him here in his women's rally. Got a matchup schedule. Nothing like a little bit of chaos to kick off the show. World champion Owen has had quite a run so far. We got the gothic mistress Gwen over here. I don't know if she like that nickname, but hey, she is a bit of a darker type. So here we go. Got Gwen in action.
Alright, somebody go and chime in here. We got Gwen in action, and she's been through quite a bit in TEW thus far. She won the ladder match for the #1 contender's briefcase. Brutal match, and then she broke away from Trent after realizing what he was doing with the whole Duncan situation. And now she's got these looming offer from Heather from last week, extending the olive branch to join her alliance. Gwen, of course, denying it, as we've discussed, more of a loner type. But now she's going against Beth tonight. Yeah, Gwen kind of has a weird resemblance. She kind of looks like one of those Monster High dolls, if you see what I mean. But yeah, kind of a random note there. But anyway, she's facing Beth tonight. And Beth, like, what has she done lately? I mean, she went against Heather for the roulette wheel. Of course, losing that match. It was a pretty okay effort. But you can't sleep on Beth. Like, let's just look at the facts here. Like, she has nothing to lose. She doesn't have a win yet, so we'll see.
Oh, what the heck?
Uh-oh. Man, what?
Oh,
Heather just obsessed with Gwen. What's going on?
What is Heather doing down here? And last week we saw these two, Gwen and Heather, interacting. You know, Heather wanted Gwen to be a part of her alliance. Didn't take too kindly to Gwen denying it. Hey, Heather looks like she's got something in her hand over here. Kind of set something down. It looks like a diary of types. One fights back though. Catches the foot. So Gwen catches it back. Oh, nice, tries to go for that kick there. Beth is kind of on a roll here. She's making this very competitive. Nice. nice kick there by Gwen. Oh, look at this. Look at this, though. Getting a little distracted. Oh. Yeah, Heather muttered something. Seemed to have really affected Gwen. Yeah, usually Gwen's very focused. I don't know what's her deal right now, but I mean, Heather shouldn't even be out here. This is not her business. This matchup should be just between these two. Referee's not really doing much. Gwen tries to keep up here. Getting a little fired up. Ooh, nice clothesline. Tries to slap on a submission. Oh, look at that. Come on now. Come on, ref. You didn't see that? Look at this Gwen again getting distracted. Oh, come on. Come on now. This is a handicap match. Oh, Gwen barely kicks out. Gwen's still trying to fight.
Just completely uncalled for by Heather. Like, why is she even out here? This is crazy. What the hell? She's so obsessed.
Yeah, Gwen cannot focus. Look at this. Oh, look at this nice kick to the guy. Uh-oh. Oh, man. That was nasty. Face buster, just a tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, you kind of have to give the assistance here. Let's see if Gwen can kick out. No, she cannot. Yeah, this is major dividends by Heather in this match. Gwen did her best for sure. It was very competitive, but Beth gets her first win, and that is a shocker. That's a huge upset. Gwen is not. I mean, I want to say she hasn't been pinned. She has been pinned once, but she's never lost in singles competition. You know, she won the ladder match. She's been on a big roll. But the only time she took a pinfall loss was in that triple threat match when Courtney was able to pin her.
Yeah, and Heather, she really just wants to create dissension, you know. I just wonder what's next for her plans, you know. What does she have planned for Gwen next? I'm not sure. You know, she's so devious. You can't really believe anything Heather says or does, for that matter, you know, but Ace, is she there? Where you at, man? We've been paying attention to me right now.
Oh, look at this. How's it going, lover girl? Okay, Tyler and Lindsay backstage. Oh, hey, just laxing a bit through my duties as Heather's assistant. What about you, Tyler? Sorry. Oh, it's okay. Anyway, I came to talk to you about this whole Heather alliance. She's not good for you. After you do your time as her assistant and whatever, you gotta cut loose from her. I don't know, I mean, I think she's a bit misunderstood. I even asked if she were, like, BFFs. And I kid you not, she had the biggest, most adorable smile. Oh, come on, Lindsay. You cannot be tricked so easily. Oh, I don't like it when you yell. I'm sorry, okay? Just please use that beautiful brain of yours and think it over. Can't have you getting used. Yeah, Tyler being very caring. You know, I understand completely, you know, it is his girlfriend, and Heather's not exactly the most trustworthy individual. Always got something in the back of her head. Always got some ulterior motives. So, yeah, Lindsay's really got to watch her back. She's already been, you know, manipulated just a little bit, you know, by Justin, you know, that text or whatever. Man, it's been a long time coming. My actions a few months back, they disappointed quite a lot of people, including my dear Gwen. This isn't how I wish to be remembered at all. But everyone missed the big picture. I am no coward. I did what I did for the greater good of TDW. This place should not have such an individual running amok around here. I attempted to do my job no one wanted to do. I attempted to do the job no one else wanted to do. I failed to complete it. For that, I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. Look, I'm giving it my all out here. The least everyone can do is show a sliver of understanding. Maybe it was wrong to swing at that waste of space, okay? For that, I'm sorry. No, I can't stoop that low.
Thank you, Trent.
Oh, what the? Someone's coming out here. We got DJ, and last week DJ got swung on by Trent. That was uncalled for. Shut it. You're more confused than a dog chasing its tail, so just stop. You need to look closer to the here and now. Last week, you swung on me. A real bad look. But I'll get you back, and when I do, it's going to be a worse look, not just for your image,
But for your well-being.
Well, I think we spoke too soon. If Duncan wasn't the one retiring Trent, I think DJ might just beat him to it at this point. What do you think, Ace?
Yeah, we'll definitely have to see what happens. DJ definitely seeming very valid with those threats, and I think Trent, he has enough enemies as it is in TDW. I don't think he wants to really make any more. But hey, you shouldn't be swinging at people. That's the consequence. So I don't blame DJ one bit for sending that message. We're gonna go ahead and move on. So we have Izzy in action. Haven't seen Izzy in quite a little bit here. We saw her in the ladder match. She had a pretty good showing. Looking to get back in the win column. Trying to see if she can put something together. And who's her opponent gonna be? Yeah, I actually talked to Izzy earlier, and she quite the unorthodox type in TDW. Before her matches, she has like kind of this weird ritual. She does like a bunch of equations, is what she described it as. Not really sure. She didn't really show me exactly what she does, but Izzy always been kind of an off one in TDW. She's going up against Bridgette, one half of the Deep End crew, along with Jeff, of course. Let's see. Alright, coming out of the gate, Izzy takes her down. What are you thinking about all this base force? I mean, yeah, you look at Izzy, like she's got such a weird way of doing things, as opposed to Bridgette, who is more just fundamental, just wanting to isolate that body part and try to slap on a submission. That's kind of her game plan, usually going into these types of matchups.
I don't really know what to make of what you just said, Ace. It's kind of interesting. Like every competitor probably has their own little routine that they like to go to before they step into the ring. You definitely need to get your mind ready for the action that you have to perform. But yeah, when you look at a girl like Izzy, she does things her own way, as you mentioned, doing those equations, I'm not really sure what that entails particularly, but hey, it works for her. She's been semi-successful so far. It's still pretty early on. But what is this? Bridgette just trying to break down that arm. Trying to slap on that submission, that surfboard hold is what she calls it. Let's see if she can get it on in this match, but Izzy's going to be very tricky to figure out. Yeah, now that you think of it, I kind of have my own Izzy story. I was backstage before the show, and she just kind of walked by and just, like, she stared at me for, like, a few seconds, right? Just not saying anything. And then she just started laughing and just, she came up to me almost as if she just saw me. Like, it's like she was in a whole nother world before even speaking to me, but she was looking at me. But it was just kind of odd. I don't know. I guess it's just something that Izzy does.
Yeah, that is kind of odd, actually. I've never had that particular encounter with Izzy, but yeah, you can only wonder, like, it's probably going to continue. The more that we get to know Izzy, over the coming months. You know, I don't want to judge her or anything. You know, maybe, you know, she's got something going on, obviously, but in TDW, you can't show any kind of weakness, or it can be exploited by anybody. You know, it's so Izzy. I think that's just her mental game. That's the kind of you know, route that she likes to use to get into the mind of her opponents. Let's see though, it's pretty even so far. Bridgette kind of starting to take over a little bit. Nice elbow. Follows it up with a kick. Like this. I'm gonna take her down just a sec here. Yeah, Bridgette, just everything she does is just so technically perfect. She just wants to flow in the ring. Just like a wave. She's a surfer, of course, so she's always trying to show her athleticism. And oh, look at this! Both women just missed there. Hits her, but does not go down. Nice running neck breaker by Bridgette, and Izzy going ahead and fighting back. Got an octopus hold. Man, very unorthodox. Look at this. I think her and Harold would be quite the pairing if they ever decide to encounter one another. Oh, what's Izzy going for? Oh! Calls that the kaleidoscope. Just drops her. This could be it. 1, 2, and 3. Izzy another win. Gets her back on track. I don't know if Izzy is really on track at this point. I think she's far off the tracks, but as on track as Izzy could be at this moment. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, been quite the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Like just
been a lot of growth. What the heck?
Give me a call. I'll get you back on track.
What is this? This interruption that we have going on. Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright, so, sorry about the interruption, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna try and get back into it. Oh, what is this? Okay. Alright, well, had a couple interruptions there, just back-to-back in combination. We're gonna go ahead and try and move on now. Let's hope there's nothing else that comes up, eh? Yeah, that was not scheduled, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure what was going on there. We're gonna really try and get back into it.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Ace, Izzy kind of being off a rocker, of course. And yeah, but what was that interruption that we just saw? I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, we got the main event. The main event of the evening. Let's get hyped, Ace. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, come here.
Hey, come on, no punches on commentary. Let's save it for the action for the guys in the ring. All right. So we're gonna kick off this main event here shortly, and let's talk about this feud with Owen and Justin for a second. It's basically been running the entire since the entire history, since the inception of TDW. The first episode, these two squared off in tables match. Ever since then, Justin just having a sour taste in his mouth, trying to get the revenge on Owen, trying to take his belt, and let's see if he can do it. Owen's coming out. He's got this first title defense. You gotta wonder, man. Like, Owen, he's got a lot of pressure on him. He doesn't want to be the shortest reigning champion. Gotta look at Justin, though. He's done his homework. He's tried to prepare the best he possibly can for Owen. It's going to be a tall task. It's going to be a big task to knock off Big O. He's entering with a lot of motivation. He wants to be the top man in TDW. along with Courtney, of course, being the other champion, the other major champion in TW. Let's see if you can get that first title defense shortly.
Yeah, man, I've got goosebumps right now. This is a huge moment in the history of TW, man. Let's get hyped up. Come on. The championship is on the line. Tonight, episode number 15. All right. Owen versus Justin to determine the future of TDW going forward. Let's do it. Let's go. Have at it, boys.
Alright, starting it off, both these men jockeying for position, going for a lockup. And Owen, of course, being the stronger of the two, throws him back against the corner. And a nice Irish whip by Big O, coming, running into the corner, about to get that big splash going. But Justin barely evades it. Going for another lockup. Yeah, this feud has just been brewing. The interruption of the women's rally in the first segment of the show tonight, going back to the restaurant interruption, Owen trying to celebrate his big title win, but Justin just playing spoiler, just spilling that drink into his face. Yeah, very personal. Like, one should know not to interrupt Owen, when he's eating. That's his sacred time right there. That's his way of finding happiness, is just indulging into those delicious meals at the Owen family diner, of course, if that's even the name of the restaurant. That's what Owen says. But now battling back into the corner, delivering those nice delts, the deltoids into the rib cage of Owen. Delivering a nice punch there. Starting to kind of take over this match. The momentum is so important. Owen cannot, let this snowball. Justin's been on quite a bit of a roll. Got a victory at Awestruck in that triple threat match, kind of making him head and shoulders above most of the other competitors. Justin has not made many friends in GDW. He's built his time here off of a lot of kind of manipulation, a lot of kind of jealous energy. He just wants what others have. It seems like he tries to go after Bridgette when she already has Jeff, as a partner. Sends that text to Lindsay, trying to get in Tyler's head a little bit. And now with this whole Owen situation, it's just like he's got so many people that don't like him backstage. Nice kick out by Justin, and kind of retreating for the moment. Nice kind of takes over, delivering a shot behind, throwing him into the barricade right next to our fans. The TDW faithful tonight. Gotta wonder, most of these people are heavily on the side of Owen.
All right, yeah, Ace, and I can definitely agree with most of what you said. Justin, he is definitely made himself pretty unlikable so far in TW. I mean, I completely understand, and you got to get the edge over your competition. So not everybody can be so clean cut like Owen. Owen's got some distinct advantages, so he's able to kind of rest on his laurels. He's got a lot of the size and strength, but Justin in this match, he had to use a lot of mind games. I feel like I think that's probably the smart strategy. But look at this, he's measuring him now. Look at what's Big O going for.
Oh,
He's got that,
holy crap!
Man, that big sit-up power.
No
bomb,
way!
And he finishes him off. Man,
Huge
look at that.
victory. for Big O.
Justin is beaten again by Owen. 0-2. That's gotta weigh huge on the confidence of Justin. I mean, at least as he wakes up here, but he's gonna be out for a little bit. Owen defends his title for the first time.
He's got a replica
ever.
belt. Okay,
And
more
he
for
is
Owen, I see.
undeniably the top guy in TW.
He's got his replica belt made out of food, I think, is what he
even the
said.
next contender. He beat DJ, just slammed him through the announce table, and then just completely speared him through the barricade. He's like he was a football player, just tackling him. And then he just puts Justin out with that huge powerbomb, that big O powerbomb. Man, who could stop Owen at this point?
Man, I don't have an immediate answer for you, Base Boris, but hey, in the coming weeks, we've got a long time in TEW. This is the never-ending series. It's never going to end, but hey, we'll see. We'll see if another contender emerges in the coming weeks, but ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it. Tune in next time for episode number 16. Take care.